What is something acceptable in women but frowned upon in men? Talking to strangers, kids. In general, just being good with children. Kids love me because I never really grew up much myself, so they get attached easily, but I feel like I have to forcibly ignore them or push them away because people will look down on me in some way. I don't know what to call it, but I was bullied by a woman when I was school. She always made fun of my looks. I made one single comeback, she started bawling, and somehow I turned into the bad guy. Lol. Mostly anything involving children. Sorry guys. It's sad that I can't walk with my nephew without getting asked if I'm his family member. Hanging out with your kids at the park. Do you know this man? Is he okay for you to be with? Get the absolute heck away from my daughter. We don't know you. You are making her scared with your Sephora perfume and your scary damn scarf. While visiting my mom for Thanksgiving, I saw a woman walking a dog that looked just like my brother's dog, whom had passed away earlier that year. When my brother arrived, I asked if he had seen the doggy ganger. He said he had, and he almost had stopped and asked if he could pet the pup, but wasn't sure if the woman was a teenager or a young adult, so opted not to interact.
Wouldn't have thought twice about the woman's age.
Most of the time, a woman's interactions with children and with other women are given the benefit of the doubt, whereas due to the actions of some creeps, harmless actions from males are more likely to come across as creepy even if they aren't any ill intentions. Being a stay-at-home parent. Yeah, I've been at it 8 years. Some days are awesome, most days are exhausting, but I don't get invited to the other stay-at-home parents things because they are mom groups. No one is specifically excluding me, but it doesn't occur to anyone that a stay-at-home parents might not be a mom. This crap is isolating. Going to the park with a child. I babysat my niece, my cousin's daughter to be precise, once. I was 20, she was 4. I took her to the park to play, and in 2 separate occasions a woman came to ask my niece if she knew me and if her parents gave me permission to take her to the park. One even called the police. I had to video call my cousin while she was working, so that my niece could identify her as her mom and my cousin could identify me as her cousin and current babysitter. The crazy thing was that the policewoman was still doubtful. WTF? What did she want more? A DNA test to check if we were truly related? Obviously my sister babysat her multiple times and nobody ever questioned her. Going up to a random kid and being jolly with them. Or even talk to them. My dad loved children. It was so difficult once he had Alzheimer's to make him understand he couldn't walk up to children and tell them, "You're such a pretty little girl. Would you like to come home and play with my granddaughter and I?" Definitely talking to kids in public. You see a woman walk up and call your child cute, she's being nice. When a man does it, he's being creepy. Playing with kids. If you are a male, somehow they will think you are a pedo. Being a domestic violence victim. When my friend was assaulted by his wife, some of our friends were like, "You probably started it." Many people don't believe women can be vicious and men can be domestic violence victim. Expressing to another person how someone's behavior hurt you. I saw my sister speak about something that was upsetting her, and I think I genuinely felt jealous when I realized I would never feel safe enough to express how I felt to anyone else. I just feel as a man I would be seen as weak for doing so. As a single dad who has custody of his son, 5, I have been told, a child needs a mother's love. If I show affection to my son, I get weird looks. People always assume I am giving mom a break, when in reality she left because she felt she didn't get to date enough before getting married and having a family. But yeah, a lot of frowned upon stuff seems to involve me simply being a decent father. Lamau. Opening up about our feelings/mental health. Using toys for purposes. I never have, but have heard many responses towards those who have, always been double-sided. Crying. Being timid/shy. Yeah, this is a strange one, because all the people who think I'm less masculine being shy and judge me for it keep me at arm's length. But the weird result is everyone's happy because the less people who want that, the easier it is for me. Having big boobies. I just want my milkshake to bring all the boys to the yard. Manicures, pedicures, massages, indulgent baths, those sensory touch things that are so healing to our physical selves. Bro, I'm 110% on the bath train. There is nothing better than laying in some damn hot water. With bubbles if you need it or not. Let the muscles relax. Teaching young children. There's a huge stigma, male teachers are often considered pedophiles until proven innocent. Exploration in every kind of fashion. Me and my girlfriend were playing tag with my nieces and some lady came afterwards and asked my little niece, "Do you know this man?" My girlfriend told her to F off. After that time I really thought, what was my mistake? What did I do wrong? And wonder, do all women think every male has wrong intentions? So to answer your question, it's strolling with little children these days. FFS. Nursing. Although it's becoming more accepted these days. Talking to kids that aren't their own. My husband is a friendly guy, and he loves kids, dotes on our daughter. but I know it gets to him that I can chat to little kids in public and people generally think that it's sweet or nice, but if he's done it, and he has, he gets stared/glared at like he's going to kidnap them. Being short. Teaching in an elementary school. So many kids need a positive male role model. I was especially disappointed to hear an seemingly otherwise woke female colleague call it out as creepy. Women can wear men clothes but men can't wear women clothes. Hey, thanks for subscribing and liking. It really means a lot to me. While you are here, feel free to hop on over to the last video. See you there. Ronnie.